Hello everybody, just giving you guys a quick update on the Captiva, Osprey, and Eagle Cam and their nests. Hurricane Ian has just destroyed a lot of Sanibel Captiva Island. Our hearts go out to everybody that's been affected in all of the wildlife. It's been rough, it's bad, and information is coming in every day just showing how much damage this hurricane caused. And it's rough. New information every day, and it's always changing. But what we know right now is the bridge out to Sanibel Island, which is how we get over to Captiva, is destroyed. It is going to be destroyed for a while. They say they're putting up a temporary bridge, and it could take, till the end of October. That's a little ambitious. So let's say, November, December, it'll be complete. There are lots of boats ferrying people over. I'm going to be over there on Monday the 10th. Thankfully, I already had a trip scheduled for Tampa. I got a wedding today. And then after that, I'm popping over there, driving 2.5, 3 hours down to Fort Myers. And Lori, the landowner, set me up with a boat ride over to the island, and I'm going to salvage what cams we can, and I'll give you guys a little bit more of the plan a little bit later. I've got some screenshots of some drone footage that was sent to us of the property, and I'll walk you guys through what's going on there and what our plan is right now. Our plan is changing day to day, but I'll tell you where we are at now. The power's been knocked out. Maybe it'll be up in a few weeks to a month. The power company is doing a great job, but then again, it's hard to get over all that huge equipment that's needed with using a barge or two. It's tough. It's a logistical nightmare. I wouldn't want to be working on that at all. Internet, probably in the same boat. If internet is out for a while, thankfully I have a lot of experience with Starlink, and we can get a Starlink unit over there to provide internet to the property if we are able to get live streams up. But what is good news is we know Connie and Clive are doing well. We posted an update of maybe a day or two ago. Some neighbors that Lori knows on the property were there gathering their things, and they sent over a picture and video of the Osprey, of the Eagles hanging out in the tree. So if you guys want to stay updated with some smaller pieces of information, because it does take me a while to get a video out, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and those links will be down below. It's a good place for information. But we don't know about Andy, Lena, or Romeo. Romeo being the latest male that's been hanging out at the nest. We don't know. I have a good feeling that they're fine. It's the wildlife are smart. I have a good feeling. Hopefully when I'm there, I can positive ID at least Lena. I'm not great at positive IDing Romeo. So I've got a camera. I got this camera. I've got a drone. So we'll see what footage we can get. But let's get into some of the images that I've taken some screenshots from of the drone footage. So here is Lori's backyard. It is destroyed. The mangroves here are, gave it a little bit of protection, especially to this gazebo, which is crazy. It's still standing. What you guys are used to seeing is this over here is where the blurry spot was always the camera's pointing at. But extremely sad news. You can see the Osprey pole and the brand new platform is down. We spent a lot of time on this. I can't feel too sad because people lost their houses, people lost everything, and some people lost their lives in this. So I've got to check, my reaction to this a little bit. But we did spend a lot of time and a good amount of money getting this up and building Lena the perfect brand new nest. She was loving it. I think we just lowered the ladders and we were resting them on the pole, and we walked away for, 2 minutes, and Lena was already in the nest, exploring, loving it. it was fantastic. So we just had gotten brand new cameras installed. The PTZ camera was doing great, showing us some really cool things. I don't know, we got a few days out of it before the hurricane hit, and it was so wonderful. And then our 4K side camera here, I say 4K, we don't stream in 4K, but it can, is right here. And everything up top looks intact, looks well. The cameras are meant to survive hurricanes, but what they're not meant to survive is being submerged in the surge. So are these cameras salvageable? I have no clue. I can put them in rice. That probably won't do it. I'll try whatever. Access, the camera company, has a really good warranty, so we'll see if they can help us out. But we're gonna have to get a new pole. That's the hard part. Our thought right now is to, and Lori came up with this, these poles here at the dock had been installed by a barge, and they just hammered it down into the ground with their tool on their barge. So maybe we can get them out to put an Osprey pole right here on the edge of this dock. And then that way we can still service it. It's gonna be a pain because we really need 2 ladders to get up there and work on putting up a new platform, but we'll make it work. We always make it work. If we get a new pole in, I don't know, we're gonna try to get it done ASAP. When can we get a barge out there? They're probably super busy. Who knows? So we'll see how it goes with that. So it's destroyed. It's heart-wrenching. It really sucks. Lena was just loving her new nest. But here's the other side of the Osprey. Destroyed. Like this area is destroyed. Hopefully Lori's house remained intact. I'm gonna take a look at that when I'm there, but we can see the other side of the pole here. The pole has been here for a long time, but it looks like just the ground gave way over here. It's heartbreaking. It sucks. So I guess I'll have to chainsaw it and remove it out of there once I get everything off. I'm not sure. And then what we can see as well over here is the eagle tree. So the eagle tree is up, it's standing, but here is a closer shot of it. The drone footage wasn't great of this. I don't think they knew to look at the eagle tree, which is fine. I'll be over there and get my drone up there and see what's going on. The tree's there. I don't know about the equipment box that runs it, the cameras. The nest is definitely not there. Thankfully, we can go up and climb up there and put a new nest in. So before, we used to have to use a lift because the nest was in the way of everything for our ropes. It was just, we just weren't able to really do it. But now that there's not a nest there, we can get our ropes up there, we can climb and build a brand new nest. So that's our tentative plan for now. If the cameras are in the tree still, on the eagle side, I do have a portable power unit. I'm going to take it and I can send power up there and check the cameras. Again, they're meant to survive hurricanes. If they're in the tree, they're fine. They'll be good. The domes might be a little bit scuffed up, but we can clean that. We can replace that. Replace the domes like $105, $110 versus replacing the $3,000 camera. So there's that. And then we also have I wasn't able to see, it's probably absolutely destroyed, but there was a long range camera down here. I suspect that is destroyed. So our plans moving forward, for me to survey and get a damage plan going. Insurance, I don't know what insurance will or will not cover with this. It's going to be a while, and we want to get these nests up for the eagles and for the osprey as soon as possible. If that temporary bridge is built pretty soon, we can get supplies over there and start rebuilding. That makes it a lot easier. I don't think it's realistic to try to get supplies over on a boat. As long as power's there, we can stream from there. And then I got to figure out what to do with cameras. Worst case, we install 2 brand new side cameras. Those cameras are $1,000 each, so they're not as expensive. And depending on, a lot of people have been wanting to know how they can help with this. I'm once I have a plan and we see what insurance covers and see where things are at and what warranties cover what, if it does become some sort of cost that we cannot bear ourselves, we will set up a GoFundMe. But there's a lot of great organizations out there that had it a lot rougher than ours. So we will only ask if it's absolutely essential. Just feel kind of bad doing that versus like Crow needs. Crow's a rehabilitation center on Sanibel Island. They need all the support they can get. So my recommendation for donations right now is to Crow. But what I'll do is videos do take me a little bit longer to make and to update to you guys. But I'll do that as soon as possible once I get back from the island, which is on Monday. I probably won't be able to get it up till maybe a week later, but what I'll do is on Instagram and Facebook, I'll update that as soon as possible. And if you guys have any questions, I'll try to answer them in the comments below. And feel free to like this video and subscribe so you guys can keep up to date with what we're doing and seeing if we can get save our season and save Andy and Lena, and maybe hopefully we get some Andy, Lena, Connie and Clive, and maybe get some eggs, some eaglets or some osprey chicks this year after the hurricane. I think it's needed. I think that little bit of hope on the island is needed. So we'll see. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon.